I'm going to build out the blog on this website, and I've already got this blog page. And within it, I'm going to create a container to hold the blog posts with a margin top and a max width. Next, I want a grid with a medium gap between columns, and within each column, a card, which will hold the column class of 4 up to a large breakpoint. On this card, I want to use a v-for loop to loop over each post inside of an array of posts. Provide our key and then bind the post into the card. Next, let's create this component. I'm going to call it c-card-1. Then head over to Cody House and select the card component, which we will use in link mode. Copy the markup, and let's plop that into our component. Also copy the CSS, change our style mode to SCSS and plop that in. Head up to the component script, name the component, and then let's give it some props. Starting with the link, which will convert to a Nuxt link, and use the to attribute to send the user to the link.url. We'll pull in image.url on the image, and then here we'll use the title, and below that, the excerpt. Now that the component's finished, head back to the blog where we will import it and use it, and then create a data option where we will return an array of posts, and I will put 6 posts in this array. Let's preview that, and voila, 6 beautiful postcards. Now I'm going to build the individual blog post. In the URL, a post will be accessed under blog/slug. So how can I handle that route? Back in my project, I'm going to create a directory under pages called blog, and then I'm going to move blog.view into this directory and rename it to index.view. You can see that blog still works because index is now the default page for blog. Next, create a new page within blog called _slug.view. This page will be matched for any post slug in the URL. For blog posts, I'm going to head over to Cody House and use this article component. When you view the code, you'll notice that they use an author and responsive iframe component, but we won't be using those. So copy the markup, paste it into the blog post component, but remove all the placeholder content they have in here. And let's create a data option to hold the post data. Awesome. Next, let's use props from the data in the blog post. So I'll set the post title and then the post excerpt. This next block I'm going to remove is the author, which I don't want to use right now. Next, I'll set the image with post.image.url. Finally, I'll use vhtml to render the post.body. And now we've got a beautiful functional blog. In the next video, we'll quickly set up some fake API endpoints for blog posts, pages, and navigation data.